welcome to Critical Tumble. We're a bunch of longtime friends and absolute lunatics in this particular case transcend geography via the power of Discord to play Dungeons and Dragons and start getting into the holiday spirit a little early. Because, of course, next weekend is the actual Christmas period, and then we'll be losing some people for the new year. So that is why we have been stalling for several sessions, because life gets in the way. And especially around the holiday season, family stuff, and etc., etc., etc. But we're still going to run what we can on New Year's Eve. It will just involve probably a slightly more of a break. A little bit later than usual because I will be trying to avoid the fact that they will be reenacting a world war outside my window because that's where they set off all the fireworks every year. I do get a really nice view of it though. Anyway, previously, the Cupcake Coterie is still in Anbeer after successfully, more or less, freeing the Protector Azamar from durance vile, or, house arrest, whatever you want to call it. It's just that there's been a little bit of disarray, to put it kindly, in their wake. The lack of the anti-magic field, basically wound up with various of the formerly Scourge Azamar actually showing their actual fall, because apparently that was keeping them safe on that score, but not anymore. Apparently those ones have, at least a dozen of those have kind of fled and are causing problems and should be made to stop. They've already caused some problems, at least in part vaguely disrupting Barnabas's date, or the tail end of Barnabas's date. At the very, very least, he got to stuff himself entirely full of pierogies and various other cuisine of that type. It's his turn to pick the restaurant tomorrow, and thankfully his fellows have provided him with a particularly good option with their own thing, which I'm going to say Alice, being a thoughtful sort of individual, will probably have ordered at least something for Faraday when she gets out of Creepy Alley. For Faraday, because they're the one we're having to catch up here. Faraday has spent pretty much the entire day roaming around Creepy Alley, mostly finding out that while you can get a basic summary, most of the actual reading materials you want, or to a point anyway, are being stored in the Silver Vault to be shown however they're going to show that kind of thing, which, I mean, on one hand is probably kind of great for Faraday, because I think she kind of missed the Silver Vault because she was still, like, kid at that point. So, great excuse. And you're going there anyway to go apologize to Vievelet. So, that's fine. Somewhere in the midst of all this, however, while you're taking notes, and because you're basically jotting down subjects, dates, so that you know where to focus on when you're picking your segments of things you can actually see in the Silver Vault. You get sort of tap, tap, tap on the shoulder. Halfling, brown hair. There's a fairly strong family resemblance to Miranda in this young halfling woman. Hi, Mary Claire Hearthheart. I ran into Hazel, and I've kind of been sent to keep an eye on you because this place is creepy.
Okay.
I mean, don't mind me. I'm just going to sit over there, but I wanted to let you know I was here so you didn't think I was a creepy stalker or something.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And it just potters over to a chair, sits down, pulls a small book because apparently she's not reading anything from in here, and you get the impression she's keeping an eye and she'll probably be following when you go to the next place. But obviously you can engage her if you want to, but right now she's just kind of. Apparently she does mention I ran into Darvin and Rylan when they were heading to find the others and letting them know that you still have some work to do here. And I should probably ask if you want to see the creepy lady at the far, far end or if you want to wait for the others. Because I'll be your backup if you need, but I don't know, you might actually want people with weapons.
Yeah, I think the others would be good for that one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Boom. So, yeah, apparently skipping the lady at the far end of the alley for the time being. And, for the sake of expediency, I will say you get your notes taken, and probably by that point, because it is probably dark by the time you get out there, because this is winter and the sun sets quite early. Probably fairly glad of your very short shadow, at least until you get to the better lit places. And are you okay from here? Because this isn't the creepy place anymore.
I think I'll be fine. Yes, thank you.
Okay. If Hazel wants to talk to me, I work in a music instrument shop, just somewhere smack in the middle of the street of Song. So, you can't really miss it, and I imagine that Darwin individual would want to look in anyway, so.
Sounds like something you'd want to see, yes.
Bye.
Bye.
And yeah, back to the plantation house at the top of the hill that houses the bone orchard. And these guys are kind of arriving, and Barnabas is covered in blood. And Hazel is doing that nervous vibration thing.
These are not related.
These are tangentially related.
All right, fair enough.
I don't even know where to start.
Why don't we let Barnabas start?
By all means.
Well, so we got Cherie and I got jumped by some of those turned Asimov. Looks like it was just I would say lucky, but it was not lucky for them to run into us at all.
It did.
I was going to say those poor souls.
It did give Barnabas an entirely different view of his new girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. She's dangerous. It's wonderful.
To clarify, she pulled her reaction to these people turning up, apparently ready to jump them, was to pull a hand crossbow out of her handbag and shoot the motherfuckers. Then she turned out to be a wizard and did what Barnabas said was that phantasmal killer spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Basically, we don't want on our bad side. To be on the bad side, by the sound of it.
And that's even discounting the political pull she apparently has.
Mm-hmm.
Not true.
She also got us maps of the sewer, so we don't have to search that tower, we probably should at some point. Barnabas, the one thing Barnabas did not say, that I recall anyway, and I think I'd remember, is that Crea Bendis is getting angry that you have not turned up yet. So things need to be wrapped up here. This is something that Barnabas has to say because in character I don't know that.
Also, Crea Bendis is getting angry. We need to get a move on.
So we need to sort this relatively soon. At least we have maps.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But also Hazel wanted to ask some advice of her deity because if they're attempting to jump Barnabas's new girlfriend, she's a little bit concerned about her biological dad. So you're supposed to ask the twins about whether they have any incense, and you're also tomorrow supposed to actually look for the kind of incense they have here because apparently that should be some fairly special shit. But one thing at a time.
Mhm.
Do you want me to ask them?
Please.
Clarity, can you get her to calm down? She will be a lot better at asking her god for advice if she calms down. I'll go
I
talk to
I
Ashka.
start massaging her and then also cast message through my book. So it's like double massages because it's the book of misspells.
I forgot you had that.
I did not, but it took a second. I will warn you that both you and the spell have some very hard going because I know what it's like to be that tense. I have attempted to have massages when I've been that tense. And A, it's going to be like massaging rock. And B, it's actually going to hurt for the first little while. So yeah, mostly Hazel's getting ow.
Relax, damn it.
Darvin is like, this really is one of the few times that we could use Aaron with his calm emotions crap.
hmm
And you get from somewhere upstairs Niala going, we're really going to be asking gods for help in the house. And Alana, it's the Bone Orchard, it's fine! Yeah, I know, but sometimes it gets a little loud. Or messy. Alright,
We'll clean up
fine!
any messes.
I was just about to say thank you! I'll say from down the stairs, thank you. I was going to say that, but I did not want to get in the middle of another one of their arguments. Hands over a couple of sticks of it's actually fairly pretty incense. It looks like it's actually made out of gold, but you have to look really close to see the texture of actual incense on it. Hazel?
Yes, friend.
Yeah, you might actually have to stop that. Too relaxed, and then again, I'm not sure if it's so much too relaxed or too sore to actually be as tense as she wants to be. Hazel, you're gonna need to be verbal if you're gonna be asking your god for anything.
I know. I'm trying to conserve that.
I would have thought this was more of a practice makes perfect situation, but okay. Take
Why
the
not both?
They're at cross purposes, Hazel.
Right.
Do you want calming tea before you do this?
Yeah.
Take the damn incense then. Actually,
Taking the incense
the very opposite of damn incense. Okay, I'm going to go make some calming tea. Just snug the church griffin. It will make you feel better, I promise.
Just reach. I'm just reaching for Michigan.
Yep, it just happily is snugged. Michigan likes being in the snug position, apparently.
You are remarkably comfortable with being squished.
Adorable.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alise comes back. Does anybody else want tea, coffee, anything like that? While I'm
Tea, please.
same as this,
Tea for
or
me.
anything else?
That's fine.
Ta-da.
Now I'm just watching these two with an amused look.
Drink your tea with a hand not snugging.
I'm just going to continue going through the motions of consuming tea, snugging Griffin.
And probably occasionally leaning into Clarity a bit, because Clarity is still there.
Oh yeah.
And, Alise sets down hot drinks and turns around to Ferda. Well, we're getting Hazel a bit more settled and in a prayer space in her head. How did it go when these two chuckle fucks left? I resemble that remark. Yes, you do. Good call. Bard fist bump.
Fairly good overall. Most of anything meaningful we're gonna find basically is gonna require a trip to the Silver Vault.
Yeah, these two mentioned and Clarity pretty much confirmed, but it sounds like you were fairly successful regardless, at least in terms of finding out where we need to look. Because that's the big part of the problem with the Silver Vault. You need to know what you're looking for before you get there.
Yeah. Aside from that, if Hazel wants to get in contact with her cousin, was it?
Mary Claire, yeah,
Mary
she
Claire.
popped. Hazel's talking about her family, and this heart pops up behind her, it's like summoned.
She will be in the music instrument shop in the Street of Song, which I'm guessing Darwin will probably want to see as well.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, specifically because there are a lot of music instrument shops in the Street of Song. She said one directly in the middle. You can't miss it.
In the middle. We can't miss it.
That sounds promising.
Welcome to Heart 101. Speak of the family, and the family appears.
Apparently.
Sorry, I'm just waiting to see if a Hearth Heart or a Quick Flight flings themselves in through the window. Not so far. I am attempting to lighten the mood just a little, because talk of family is just gonna get her all vibraty again.
So what's the plan? Just...
We're waiting for Hazel to finish her tea and calm the fuck down so she can talk to her god, and we make decisions about the rest of the evening, depending on what, if anything, her god tells her.
Fair enough.
So it's a very specific series of prayers for asking that kind of thing. And it mostly involves I have two options here. I can either ask one question concerning a specific goal, and that reply can get all kinds of odd. Or I can go through a series of yes or no questions.
Yes or no's are a little... It's like Speak with Dead, but worse. And
Essentially.
at least with the one thing, we've got smart and wise people here to actually be able to figure out what an omen means. If you want, we can get the twins who have seen, like, fucking everything down to help.
That's a good point.
But you are going to have to ask them for that.
Yeah.
They are upstairs in what I don't know if the room has a name, but it seems to be the room in which they can actually get along for 10 minutes. Up the stairs, to the left, double doors.
Just an interesting description. I'm gonna slowly get up, continue holding Griffin, and head in that direction.
And the Griffin is just, Michigan is just happily snugged. And yeah, you get up the stairs, take a left, big set of double doors. Shut at
Carefully
the moment.
approach and knock.
And in unison, the twins, come in!
Going to carefully enter because I have no idea what's awaiting me on the other side.
It's basically a sitting room. It's just kind of divided along the lines of Alana's is like books, plants, well, mostly fungi, the occasional taxidermied animal, and the other side is just a bookshelf. One of those things you've probably seen in Eggref, sort of a wind-up phonograph kind of thing, and a collection of discs for them, and each one has a squishy armchair. This is a place apparently where they can be like cats. They sit, they do their own thing, but they are getting along because they're just being in each other's company and doing their own shit.
I have a brief moment of my expression being, what the fuck? And then just processing, going, okay, I have a question to ask. I have to get to it. Okay,
I take it you haven't done the incensey thing yet, as Neil is. We haven't. We generally know when there's been an omen in this house. I said I was sorry! You said you were sorry the 3 times after the first time. The first time was necessary! You still apologize. Fine. I did. I started. You didn't apologize for the first one. Then I'm sorry for the first one! 100 years and I'm having to apologize for the first one. Well, if you'd done it at the time, you wouldn't have to be now. Sorry, you were saying.
I'm trying to, in part, decide whether or not to go with the deific contact prayer that gets 3 questions or the one that gets 1 question. And the one that gets 1 question is the Omen, I think you were talking about. So if I happen to go with that one, would you two be willing and or able to help interpret that? Given sometimes the omens are more than a little unclear for me.
Alana is like, you should probably get Niala for that one. I mean, I'm good at getting the omens, but what they actually mean, I sometimes get a little wrong, and that's kind of why I'm apologizing 100 years later for the first one. I kind of misinterpreted, and it was a bit of a mess. It ate my entire body, Alana. Well, I mean, I thought it was harmless. It was a fucking kraken. I didn't know it was a kraken. I just thought it was something in the ocean that likes hugs. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is why you probably want me to help interpret your fucking omens.
Yeah, given this is relating to family and is extremely worrisome.
Okay. I mean, you haven't even decided which one of the two you actually want to go for yet, so when you've decided, how about you come back and you ask when you've actually made the call?
Thank you.
But no, I would not be averse. I would, however, be averse to, I'll stay here, it's fine.
Both of you, thank you. Seriously.
You could do me a favor, though. If you're going to Egref at any point, because I understand you're having this tour of apologizing to governors and things, there's this lady who does really interesting mushrooms. It's the one with the flavor mushrooms. You remember this one? You probably ate all the flavored mushrooms by this point, but you remember this one.
I'm gonna hold on. I need to check something. I'm gonna reach into bag
No, you've probably eaten
And
all
hope-
those by now.
and hoping
Yeah.
and just concentrating for a second and hoping to get one of them.
Nope, you've eaten them all by
It
this
was
point.
Last
It was one that
those are all
tasted like
gone already.
marshmallows.
We actually encountered
you go
that
up
exact
with her?
individual.
Because you did not say that when we started this whole thing.
Oh, I didn't know it was in a different room.
I did say upstairs to the left doors.
Okay.
But
ADHD.
no, it's okay. I'm reminding more than anything else, just because I'm trying to make sure that we're all in the same basic spots that we were in the Theater of the Mind thing. So yeah, no, Hazel is upstairs in the world's most DID room. Both of the twins are looking at you with a surprisingly identical expression of, what the hell are you doing?
Sorry, pulling hand out of bag. I did encounter that individual with the flavor mushrooms. Unfortunately, we ran out before, getting here.
Well, didn't you, do the wastes for 2 weeks? It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, that basically being the why.
But at least you know where the shop is, and maybe you could, send me back some, because, I keep correspondence with her, but, it's been a while, it's been a decade. That's a while! She might have new flavors. She almost certainly has new flavors. I want the new flavors!
I'm just going to
Neil-
bow respectively
Yeah,
and slowly start leaving the conversation.
Yeah, Neola just gives you a "you see what I have to deal with" look. And so
Gonna nod as I'm leaving and respectfully.
Hazel makes good her escape.
I love the
Yeah.
twins. They're much fun.
Just down the stairs with a kind of shell-shocked expression.
The great part is one of them is Smeagol's previous character. Guess
I'm not surprised.
Guess which one?
Gee, I wonder which one.
The one with the,
It's
the one
just
with
a
the
goddamn
gun-ass
mystery.
particle aura that's just spores.
Meanwhile, I decided on having a PC as a frankly a Smeagol limiter, and so I did the other twin. So very much specifically a Smeagol limiter. So yeah, you guys see Hazel step back down the stairs with an entirely different nonplussed look on her face.
You okay?
So they agreed.
Good.
It was just the weirdest experience I've had in a while. There were also demands for flavor mushrooms from the place in Agra.
It's that place where you got those strawberry calm down. We should have given one
Oh.
to her when she was stressy.
Right. Yeah, sorry, I didn't think about that.
Eh.
Well, it's been a while since it was an issue, so
There was also talk of an omen that they had to try to interpret before, and because Alana was the one doing the interpreting, got eaten by a kraken.
How the fuck?
He apparently thought it was
No.
a thing in the ocean that wanted hugs instead of, a kraken.
Well, I mean, if you're,
No,
I mean-
I'm not. I'm not.
I mean, I guess if you're Alana.
And given how their whole thing apparently operates, that must have been weird.
I don't know. Maybe the body reforms out of hornets. I don't know.
I don't want to know.
Don't think I do either.
trying to figure out the mechanics of cosmic or fey curses, blessings. What? I don't know. Too
Hazel, don't
confusing.
we have
Don't want to
anything to
think
do?
about it anymore.
Sorry, Ree, what was that?
Hazel, don't we have a thing to do? As Hazel presumably.
As far as I can tell, Hazel still hasn't decided which of the two things she wants to do.
Given the mention of people here who can help interpret, and those two, probably just the direct question. I just need to formulate one.
I mean, okay, let us know if you. Darvid is just looking at. Okay, fine. Let me know if you need any help.
That begs the question then. What
You-
kind of
Well-
question should I be asking about keeping the family safe?
Well, it depends on which bit you're worried about. I mean, do you want to know what is happening now? Do you want to know if there is going to be any kind of danger?
Yeah, I'm basically wanting to know, is there anything we need to do to keep them safe within the next, basically to secure their safety, that we can do within the next few days?
Then ask that.
And that's why, okay, let's get this ritual started.
Do you want one of the?
I think she's okay. We don't want her too calm either.
Sure.
I'm good. Okay, Michigan, just don't mess up the circle, please. Setting Michigan on my head.
Loafs.
This is an interesting balance point. This is actually going to help. Right? Yeah, there's a bit of futzing about getting the incense into basically a circle.
Yep.
And then lighting it, going through the prayer, and going to ask.
I mean, the first thing you will notice as you're lighting the incense is I mean, you're used to the regular incense flare, but the flame coming off these ones is slightly golder and more sparkly.
Right. Anything myself and my friends can do within the next 7 days that'll secure the safety of my father and his family.
Okay. First thing that happens, and this is a part of the reason why Niala was not necessarily happy about Omens being summoned in the house. The fireplace effectively erupts, setting fire to a chair and a bit of carpet. Thankfully, nobody was sitting in it at the time. Michigan takes off from Hazel's head, thankfully not jostling her too much in the process. Apparently in a bit of a panic, but also kind of looking at it like, what the fuck is this? Circles the bits of flame a couple of times and kind of... now we roll the hand of fate. Yeah, actually exits the room. And a couple of doors down, you hear a woomph. It's a corgi puppy-sized flying thing hitting a wall.
Oh boy.
Alice is just prestidigitating to splashes of water to put the fire out. And Darvid is trying his best with mending.
It was probably backed up into a wall because that
Yeah.
would like really
Yeah.
pour off guard.
And Niala and Alana are down the stairs and just stop in the doorway and they're like, I thought you were gonna call us down here for this! What the fuck?
I think I got my processes slightly out of order. Because I had a whole different series of thoughts in my head about the sequencing, and
I'll say is just like, okay, given there's one thing I took away from that. Somebody should probably be in the air looking at things around about now, so I'm going to do that just in case. I would take somebody with me, but that would slow me down, and we don't necessarily want that. Somebody might want to check to see if we can figure out what Michigan slammed into, because that might be important. I don't know. And
Clarity
Alana's
runs
like,
off.
yeah, Alana's like, yeah, that actually probably is really important.
I'm going to just get up and start looking for my church griffin.
Yeah, well, Clarity's already run off after.
I'm looking for my Clarity, who's looking for my church griffin.
Yes, your church griffin when Clarity, and then later Hazel finds him is kind of in a somewhat sulky loaf on the floor of a room that's. They have a lot of library in this house, mostly because they've been alive for so damn long.
Mm-hmm.
Actually being able to figure out what part of wall he slammed into, if it was indeed wall. Actually, both of you give me perception checks. See if you can figure out. Clarity can probably do an investigation check later, depending, but we'll start with what you see.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, we need to burn like
Level 4s.
DM level inspiration to do that.
You might actually want to ask for help from the individual who used to make a living out of inspecting scenes to find out evidence from them.
I'm gonna lean back out of the basically go to the point where I can shout down the stairs or what have you.
No, it's
Fuck
you're
this,
you're
have
still
it.
you're still on the same floor. So it was only a couple of doors down on the same floor.
Yeah, up out of the door. Barnabas, get over here!
Meanwhile, Clarity, the only thing I can do about that role is you're way too worried about poor Michigan. Checking to make sure that he's okay.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals. And like, are you okay?
Yeah. Ow. No. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, which wall did you run into?
I wasn't really looking.
Oh. Makes sense.
Meantime, Barnabas, you're having Hazel yell.
Coming.
And you walk in with Clarity going, oh, I guess that makes sense to Michigan, who is just kind of
So
giving that. "Meh."
we're trying to figure out what in here Michigan ran nearly face first into.
I see.
So first, I will ask you for a perception check. Please let it be better than some of the bullshit these guys have been doing. Because LSA cannot save you because she is checking on the situation.
Busy. Yeah.
Can I help action by way of just going, okay, we managed to figure out that it's obviously not here.
No,
or here,
because you
or-
had a natural one, and
Natural one.
currently you are checking on your poor church griffin.
While they're doing that, I'll pop one of the calm candies.
Yeah, Darvin is basically putting the fire out.
Rolled at disadvantage by mistake.
I will take the average. Neither of them apparently noticed that there was a globe in the corner. It appears to have been knocked over. So it was less a wall, well, partly a wall, but apparently it was more aiming at this thing. And now that you have seen this, if you want to make me an investigation check, I'm letting you have this one because these two were useless.
Mm,
It's a little bit scarred up, but how hard did Michigan hit? Yeah, Michigan hit pretty damn hard. There's some claw marks in and around the sort of Baronsvere-ish area. The problem is that even puppy-sized, you're not sure whether that's Goldendale, Star Coast, or Cedar Grove.
Nope. Well, Michigan ran into the globe. Looks like they marked somewhere in Baronsvere on this thing.
Like
One.
localize that by, knowing the area a little better than he does.
No, because unfortunately it really is. It was kind of Scrabble and knocked over the globe, apparently making the marks, but because it's also a living being, it was trying to get purchase, and so Scrabble. You know what? You know what? Well, bird talons and cat claws, because you're lucky it's as localized as it is. I mean, you look at it and it's like, yeah, no, okay, because that's two sets of paws, and was trying to get purchase, and the globe spins, so.
Then once again, get up, exit room, and go and walk towards where last saw Nyala.
And Nyala is watching Darwin attempt to fix the various furnishings. Yeah, okay, what?
I think we found what the Omen was supposed to be, but we need help.
Out of character, first of all, I'm going to ask you to make me a wisdom check. I'm praying it's not another nat one.
Yeah, that would be bloody hilarious. The opposite, apparently.
Yeah.
It's, as this is leaving her mouth, it's like, so, okay, wait a minute. Either Star Coast or Goldendale for his own safety, or Cedar Grove to help Nora's brother David, deal with refugees. So you have that's because you have options. You can send them to Goldendale for safety. You can send them to Star Coast to help Francine, or you can send them to Cedar Grove to help with David. Although that's probably a last resort-ish action because it's dangerous there and they have kids. So, and given Baronsvere might be awkward, so helping Francine in Star Coast would probably be great. I bet he's already talked to Francine because he would have gone through Star Coast, and he'll be glad to know that people survived.
I'm like, I go halfway. We need Never mind.
You actually engaged your brain. Cool.
Yeah, I turned on about halfway through that. Thank you.
Alana, when she did one of her bits of study at the Egref Academy, apparently some of the people who are making up new spells, they have this thing where. Did you ever see? I don't know if you would have seen this in Egref. They have this thing where they have bath toys shaped like ducks.
I think I recall someone mentioning that.
Alana loves them. There is. Her bathroom is all ducks. And they're not just plain old ducks. They come in colors and shapes, and one has bullhorns, and it's a thing. But point is that the people who are making up new spells and new magitech at the academy, apparently they keep one of these little things on their desk and they yell at it until it makes sense. So I'm your rubber duck. Thank you very much for that.
Bow. And haul ass back to Clarity, Michigan, and poor, slightly confused Barnabas.
Oh, who I'm assuming, given that he's generally a tidy enough individual, is putting the globe back. Of course, nobody bothered to either tell the Mobius twins that the globe now has some pretty massive claw marks in it, or is maybe they want to call Darwin to see if he can fix that.
Yeah.
And Barnabas is, of course, putting it back just
Yeah.
on instinct and habit.
As I enter the room again, I'm going to see that and pause. Darwin!
Can this wait until the
Come here!
carpet? I can only do a
Fine,
foot
do
at
that, but then get over here.
I can only do a foot at a time. Going to be better. Going to be.
Then again, hold on.
After I sing myself hoarse, it is going to be better.
Yeah. Then I'm going to walk over, look close up at it, and because I happen to also have.
Ah, yes, you do. So yes, you can actually fix that.
Okay, you know what? Aelor, thank you for the interpretation, but I need this to be fixed now.
And the claw marks fade.
Yeah. We have
Well, that's
options.
handy.
That's good. I just need to get through one extremely awkward conversation.
For Barnabas and probably Clarity, who are A, intelligent, and B, a little less distracted, the fact that the fire thing, the urgency of it, and the fact that Alice's immediate reaction was, I'm going to go and look at this city from the air, that conversation might not be as much awkward as panicky.
We should probably get over there.
Well,
I mean-
that's the problem. You don't know where there is, because this is the evening, and they are a family. They're not expecting this to be at the thatched cottage office. They're expecting this to be at a home. So you don't know where they live, but Alice is apparently assuming she'll be able to find it because it will be, for you two, the intelligent, this will be the building that's on fire right now. Now,
Yeah.
What? I kind of need
Well,
you to say things for me to understand them.
Let's go outside, wait for Alice, and so that when she comes down and she can tell us where a problem is, where possibly fire.
Barnabas, you know that Alice has can do ascending. She might not actually turn up.
She might just send ascending, because if I'm right and the building's on fire right now, we need to move now.
Just
But we need to
swearing
know
in
which
halfling.
direction.
Darvin, who's leading it, is like, I'm pretty sure that Toledo Miranda wouldn't have wanted to have taught you those words. What do you? I think I've done as much as I can do. What do you need?
That's fine. We have to go.
Go where?
My father's house currently on fire.
But we don't know where that's where Alice went. So we're waiting to hear from her.
I'm
It
gonna
shall
go
not.
out.
Yes.
I'm gonna go outside and see if I can see any fire in the smoke.
I mean, that's going to be another
Just so
perception
that I
check.
get a bit. Yep. Just so that I know a general direction.
It was just
18.
against the wall. Why is it always fire?
Well, it's because it's actually a pretty damn good way of dealing
Mhm.
with somebody. If it's problem is, this is the winter time.
Oh, it's dark, yes.
No, it's not because of the dark. It's because this isn't Egref, where people are heating their homes with the equivalent of electricity.
Oh.
There's chimneys, and to be honest, looking at it, there's actually a lot less chimney smoke than you'd think. But it'll probably occur that in some place that's all about its livestock, its produce, etc. They might have some magical way of clearing the air, which is great to a point, but isn't helpful if you're trying to determine where is on fire. But I mean, there might be. The problem is, you see one place and there's a bit of a brighter light over there, but when you're heading back to the door, you notice another couple of them, and you have a feeling that some of those might just be bonfires. You don't entirely know why they'd have them, but either there's more than one building on fire, or people are lighting bonfires in yards, etc., etc. You might have to ask the twins if that's something they do here.
Any luck?
No, there's just a lot of chimneys and lots of lights and stuff. But I just thought of something, and I'm gonna grab my book of misspells and shove it at Hazel. There's a spell in there. It's supposed to be speak with dead, but it's speak with dad. Find out where he lives.
That's actually
It's a brilliant use of an apparently snapped in half bad spell. Oh my god!
I'm unfortunately it's not gonna be a very high target, but I'm gonna have to hand of fate this, because biological
Brilliant.
father does not necessarily signify.
that's true.
You'll have to try and cast it and see.
Worth a shot.
I'm going to try and follow the instructions and cast this thing.
You're not hearing him exactly. I mean, you're hearing a lot of shouting. So it hasn't bonded enough to let you speak at him and have a conversation. But it's connected enough for you to have a general hearing of what's going on around him, and mostly it appears to be yelling and swearing.
Yeah, I come back from that brief contact with the Twitch.
Meanwhile, Remy, don't worry, I did have you guys covered on this one. It was not a great hand of fate roll, and they haven't even met yet. It was a thing, but it was brilliant. But at the very least, it does now let you know that there is a situation, and it's not just general people panicking. Remy gets northwest about a mile.
Go that way. Goes running.
I've got a.
Yeah,
There's a signal.
Well,
Okay, here's my question. However, I do not imagine, and we keep having this. Now, this doesn't matter for Rylan or for Faraday. And Barnabas, we've already established, is armed and armored, because I was being generous at that time. However, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask this. Would you all really have been just wandering around for the day in your full armor kit?
Nope.
I guess not.
Probably
Remy doesn't have to worry about it, because
Oh yeah. You're,
She can summon hers.
thank you.
not just her sword. It's basically looking at the cuff that Alice gave her, and Iron Manning into her armor, just being like, "Thank you, wife."
And I'm jealous of now because we have a bit of a problem. My kit's in my bag.
At which point Niall is like, "Well, the longer you complain about it, in the time you're taking to complain about it, you could be taking it out of the bag and having people help you strap it
I've already
on."
yanked out the breastplate.
I'd probably be yanking off some bits and my arm as well.
Yeah, just going to, as quickly as possible, don armor, don.
Yeah,
Miscellaneous
I mean,
kit.
it's a couple of minutes if you've got people to help, but then again, Clarity's trying to get into her own. But Remy and Barnabas have helped people into armor before, so it probably Hazel's probably flailing with her armor until Barnabas just yoink, chunk, tighten straps.
Mhm.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You get better at doing this in a panic. Pulling a couple extra bits into the right spots, and then
We need to get the thing that Remy has for Hazel.
That would be very useful.
Yeah, Remy knows, just as an aside, that Alice actually crafted that, and she did not say exactly how hard it was to do. So it probably took some doing.
Conversation for another time.
So conversation for another day, particularly given that I unfortunately am going to have to ask each of you individually to make me athletics checks because you are trying to run a mile.
That's my favorite.
Cardio.
Well, I had advantage on for some reason.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a no. Not for not for Faraday.
Athletics, you said.
I did say athletics.
Oh,
Oh.
not too bad actually.
Yeah, no, the one that's really struggling at this point. Depending on how Faraday goes when not on advantage.
There we go.
Yeah, no, it's Clarity and Faraday very much bringing up the rear. This is Stitch in the side after about a half mile.
Nope. Whoop. It's a marathon, not a mile. Sprint.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it does slow things up just a little bit. I mean, Ava, Hazel's not a surprise.
No, not at all.
Barnabas isn't a surprise. Rylan and Faraday, sorry, Rylan and Ava are surprises. The sorcerer and just no, but yet they're keeping up great.
I think Ava's spurred by the fact that she doesn't want. I lost my family to fire. She is not losing hers, basically.
you're running. What the hell? Nope. Can't think about that. Just gonna focus. Keep hauling ass.
Yeah, and weirdly, it's actually Rylan who's in the lead at this point.
+4, baby, coming in handy.
I have -1.
No, the thing is that it's I think it's partially a wood elf thing because
Maybe.
Aaron
That would make sense.
Aaron had the same thing.
Wouldn't make sense, I suppose.
Like, how is Elf this fast? Elf is just fast. Elf.
Well,
Elf.
actually thinking about that in terms of Baldur's Gate 3, wood elf half elves actually are the ones with the extra movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
So this fits in lovely with that.
Yeah, the efficiency.
Yeah, but honestly, Faraday and Clarity occasionally having to stop for a second and catch their breath actually helps in a way, because they are the first ones to notice that, yeah, no, we're definitely going in the right direction. It's a little brighter over there, and there seems to be a bit of yelling. Most of the rest of you are too focused on boom, boom, boom to actually notice anything. Oh, that.
Would I remember how long my calm candies would last?
It's probably run out by this point.
Okay.
Actually, then there's one thing that I did not remember to do, because if I'm asking for everybody for dice rolls, we'll just have to see what Darvin has.
Oh yeah. Keeping up with
my dice work like this on the fucking RNG too. Then again, he's jack of all trades, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so no, Darvin is head to head with Rylan, which
what a visual!
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, the three major athletics ones are a little weighed down by plate or chain or whatever they wear.
Half plate in my case.
But still a certain amount of plate.
Yep.
but still doing reasonably well. And yeah, running a mile at the rate you're going, 6-7 minutes ish. Mostly because you're having to stick with a cardinal direction when you're now in the residential area where the streets are a little bit narrow, and sometimes you have to kind of, no, we have to take a left there and go down that road. Oh shit, that's a dead end. But we can turn that way. No, we're fine. We're good. It's actually having to city navigate while running. It's not a particularly good thing, but yeah, you get close enough within about 5 minutes to know that, yeah, no, there is definitely a building on fire. It's Rylan with the passive perception and being in the lead who gets the impression that, I mean, they've heard enough about actual cities and things that they do at least part of what their clan does when something catches fire, and you go to the place where you get the water and there's bucket brigades. Normally they have bucket brigades. That is not the sounds of a bucket brigade. That is the sounds of a fight.
Oh boy.
I kind of slow down as I put that together and like, oh, we're heading into a fight.
Which means I'm going to have to draw another map. I've had no time to prep for anything, but I can make something up. It's fine. But what is your reaction to being told that?
I'm gonna just continue heading towards building on fire because I have 0 brakes. I have a goal: get family out.
Can somebody please remind Hazel that Alice has been there for at least 5 minutes?
Hazel, wait. Alice is there already. Alice is already there.
Right.
We don't know what we're rushing into yet.
And the Ava Eureka might go, do you really think she's going to leave anybody in a burning building?
She would not leave them in there. You know her.
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
But I'm considering, is that going to add another person to the in trouble situation? I know she's really good at getting out of trouble. I just am paranoid.
Well, we don't want to add ourselves getting into trouble on top of that. I'm going to pop another calm candy because I know there's lots of fun in there.
Mm-hmm.
But a little bit funnage.
What you do get is over the sounds of various crowd noise is all those of you with less passive perception get. Pitter patter of feet, small feet. Turning around the corner are those 2 little kids, the half elf and the human, that were hanging the welcome home Papa sign.
Oh, thank the gods you 2 are okay.
Why are you here?
That's 2 accounted for at the very least.
Yeah, no, Dad and Papa woke us up, but, I thought it took a little bit longer than that for houses to catch fire. Anyway,
what they're made of.
we were a little bit stuck, and then the lady with wings smashed through a window.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Where are your parents?
Mm-hmm.
I think they basically just told us to run, so they're back there somewhere. But we were going to stop there because the little boy is, I wanted to kick him in the ankle. Okay. They have swords.
I'm going to look and I'm going to look and start going in the direction they're pointing out just to see what's.
Yes, you might want to peek.
Yeah, going to do that.
Okay. First of all, I'd like you to make me a stealth check, and yes, you do have disadvantage because of your armor.
I'll look for a place for the kids to like. Oh no! Oh god! I'm looking for a place for the kids to like duck down and keep out of sight.
Because we are approaching the break time, and because Hazel did this before you started that, Hazel is trying to do the Scooby stack, but she goes too
Oh
far.
boy! Oh
Firelight reflecting off her
no!
armor plate.
Oh no!
She doesn't really get a chance to see much before four clearly fallen Azamar
Oh
break off from the bunch that are around there. Some of them fighting against actually still Scourge Azamar. And are very much heading in your approximate direction. That's
do
about
we
all
see
you
that?
get to
There we
see
go.
before they start moving in.
Do any of us see them or just Hazel?
No, because she's the one peering around
Right,
the
fair
corner
enough.
that they just... But before we go too far into that, that is where we're going to leave it for break time.
Yeah.
Take a bit of a break. I will draw, because this is a whole different kind of map than I was expecting to need. And we'll figure something out.
Alright.
And we're back with Hazel having effectively become as Signal Flare, because a little over enthusiastic in the Scooby stacking of looking at the whole situation wherein her biological father's house is apparently on fire. There's been apparently about 5 minutes of this. What they currently have is their little side street alley. The two kids that this couple has adopted, apparently from other family members. So there you go. But they kind of veered in, apparently having been rescued by a lady with wings smashing through a window, because that be how she do. And now you're being advanced upon by formerly Scourge and now now very much fallen Azamar. So this is probably about the best point to roll some initiative. And oh shit, this is gonna be a lot of dice. Okay, so yeah, I'll ask for your rolls later because I've got people. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the 4 that are heading for the U. So that's 6, 4. Got a 4 there, so that's 17, 13, 18, 16. Scratch. You guys are not doing very well. So that's 3.
Sophie sniffing around in my toilet.
Well, there you go. Not going to be doing very much on that for a while anyway, so... Okay, let's... Everybody I have to roll shit for. think. Darvin, I have decided, because I'm running enough here, is basically going, there aren't enough actual guards. I'm going to find actual guards.
Good idea.
Very good idea.
Okay, so... I mean, just... Oh, dear gods, poor Faraday.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
I mean, it makes sense with how I was lagging behind anyway.
It's probably still trying to catch breath, honestly.
Would I ever get a feeling if it would be a good idea to keep the kids with them or send them off with Darwin?
I'm going to have to leave that up to you. This is not something a DM is going to be able to tell
Fair
you
enough.
all the time.
True.
So let me think that.
And yeah, she'd probably.
Can I write down turn order before you start talking, please? Thank you. No, that's okay. I'm just actually trying to get everything down here. That's clarity. Who do we have? We had a 16. So that's 15, 16, 17, and 21. So that's those four. Rylan. Actually, no, Remy's first. Remy, then Rylan. Then Ava. Then Hazel. Scourge has more one. Oh, actually, no. And I think it's just everybody else until Faraday. I'm gonna tidy this bullshit up. Sorry, there's a lot more people than originally expected, so let's see. Something goes bing.
Bing bong.
Honestly, I think it's hilarious that that Dawn's character's initials just didn't change. Makes my life a whole hell of a lot easier, actually.
I hadn't even. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so right, top of the round is this is going to be fun for all concerned because this individual, and I'm still on. I'm on select move just to make sure. Boink. So yeah, you guys see this Asmar go around the corner. This is something I have to look up. How in the living hell does the crowd in 10 feet of you? Oh, that's fantastic. Can Hazel, Clarity, and Ava, who I've kind
Oh
of
boy.
put into the immediate
Yeah,
area.
it'd probably be. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd probably be near Hazel.
Can you all make me a charisma saving throw?
Oh boy.
18.
16.
One D1.
Actually, I tell a lie. Ava should not be rolling for that. She would have failed just if it hadn't been for this. But turns out Ava, because of her little who's it, is immune. But she would not have made it if it weren't for that. So that's a reminder for me. So yeah, this individual. It's the flayed wing display. Barnabas is not in its immediate vicinity this time, thankfully. But if this thing gets any closer, there's going to have to be rolls. And yeah, I made you roll the wrong thing last time. I apologize for that. Okay, that was action. Action, we are going to be hitting a Hazel. Yeah, your AC is lower. Your AC is lower than like 22. Yes.
Just check something here.
Because I know you have.
Yeah, even if I.
Yeah, that's why I was bringing it up.
Even if I axe shield, it's not enough. It's just under.
Yes, that's. Oh, and that's with the damn necrotic too. Fuck. Okay, well, the thing is not much anyway, so. So that's 4 points of necrotic damage and 9 points of slashing from a longsword. You know what? Fuck it. Bonus action, action surge.
Ew.
15 does not hit, does it?
Nope.
Good. Shit.
Oh no, another crit. Oh no.
I'm not even using that die either.
Oh
That's
god.
just.
Was that an actual crit?
Yes.
Because the previous one. Because the previous. I was
The
like,
previous
wait, what do you
one-
mean another crit?
No, that was a crit. Is what she said. And to be honest, for me, it may as well be another crit. 16. Oh fuck! Stop that. 16 points of slashing and thank you, 5 points of necrotic. So yeah,
So
Hazel.
that's 21.
21, yeah.
Yes. I think that's basically all from this one. Next turn is things happening elsewhere. Barnabas, you're kind of crammed in the middle of all this, and you don't really know exactly what's happening, except for this one guy.
Yep, and I recognize that nonsense. So getting near means I'll have to roll against that, right?
Yes. Of course, he
But
is
my
the
echo.
only. He is the only one you'll see. So
Mhm.
you don't know what else is out there.
Well, I don't think my echo would have to roll against that.
Not necessarily. No.
Well, then we summon the echo right there.
Smart. Very smart.
Point.
And go to town at him.
Okay. The thing, do all of your bonuses actually go through the echo? Yeah, the things you get from your various weapons? I've never been able to figure
Yes.
that one out.
As far as I can tell, yes. Because
But
it
I
just
have
says you can have the attacks come from you or the echo, and there's a bonus one if I want to use it, which I'm not here. So
yeah, okay. That was more a point of curiosity than anything else, but since it hasn't said otherwise, then cool.
Because he's disjointed in both space and time.
mm-hmm. So that's a good old 3 up in his face. So yeah,
That
probably
does
not.
not hit, no.
That
That
should
does, in fact, hit. Roll damage.
5 points slashing. And oh yeah, I think that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit. Just looking at a thing here. About 9, 10. So a total of 19.
Where's Darwin in the initiative?
Darwin isn't.
Oh, he's already gone.
He took off before the
Yeah.
initiative order.
Okay.
It's, okay. Sorry, this is going to be a weird question, but Lindira, what's your HP?
My HP?
Yes.
93.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I don't like that.
And Hazel, yours?
Ooh.
Mine is currently at 57 out of 93.
No, sorry, I meant your total.
Total 93.
Okay, thank you.
I don't like that question.
I'm not sure if this is going to make you like it less or more. It's nothing to do with you specifically.
Okay.
It's just I needed some average hit points for people.
Okay.
So it's looking at what points these guys have. So rogues, clerics, fighters. I just looked up Barnabas's, so
Miscellaneous guard stats.
miscellaneous guard stats, yeah. So that's
Fair enough.
okay. That should about do. Right, so that was action. Barnabas, was that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Dude number 2. 5, 10.
Ooh.
Yeah, sorry, Barnabas, but you and Remy are both going to have to roll me charisma saving throws.
Oh boy.
You two, you 3 are already immune. No, Remy's. Oh God.
Oh no, again.
Sorry. But then again, I mean, it's not like you were the only one whose roll is crap. It's just that I'm sorry. Look at the look at the modifier that Remy's sporting. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Barnabas is now frightened
Oh boy.
as more of the wings and oh hey, we have new targets. We're gonna let that other dude wail on Hazel for a while. Eeny, meeny, miny. They're racist assholes. Your AC is lower than 21, right?
Mine, yeah,
Yeah, I had a feeling.
it's 17.
Good to know.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's 9 points of slashing, and will you stop that? 4 points of necrotic. Second one misses.
Okay.
Won't bother with doing an action surge, I don't think, this time. And then there's number 3. What's number 3 gonna do? Number 3 is gonna try to deprive you allies, I think. Actually, no, which one is this? Oh yeah, no, it's another one of the fighters, so... This dude is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20... We're into the playing with dolls phase of this whole equation.
Oh boy.
And now you roll up. I mean, okay, it's sparing you an ally, so that's something. Of course, most of them don't know you're there, so that's a thing. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, clarity. This dude tried to terrify you, and then went with the stabby.
Question, what was the types of damage? I forgot. It was
The big one was slashing. The shorter one, the smaller, was necrotic.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, nothing that you're resistant to that I'm aware of.
Yeah, it's been a little while since we've had combat. So.
But yeah, as I recall, it's poison from the armor and fire because you're a tiefling.
Yep. Okay, so just so for knowing where things are, where are the kids?
I'm going to say that free action, you guys have shoved them behind you. But if you want them to go anywhere else, there may have to be free action shouting at them.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action cast Shield of Faith on the littlest one.
Shield of Norman.
Yeah, Shield of Norman. Yes.
I love that.
Oh, I'll put up the word, I think.
Okay.
Just to, so, just to give them a little help and say, "Hide, guys!" And I'm gonna stab the first one with, or the one right in front of me.
Yeah. Okay.
So that is 20.
Roll damage.
Do I get sneak attack because he's engaged with other people around?
Generally speaking, I would say yes, because most of the time it is, but he was directly attacking you.
Okay. 5 piercing.
Mhm.
And then see. I will pump a first level divine smite into that
Okay.
for 9 radiant.
Okay.
And reduce my spell slots. And I will take my second attack.
Okay.
With Ash again.
Mhm.
That's
Roll
23. 8 piercing.
Okay. Cool.
And that's my turn.
Other thing is going on and happening. this one. Yeah, I have to look something up. I think Hazel has this one.
I'm
That-
sorry.
No, that's fine. That's okay. Huh. I have no idea what's going on with Roll20 at the moment, but it's being a bit of a bitch. Yeah, no, this one's gonna get rather horrifying. So this one's gonna pull out a scroll. And now somebody else can help me. Let's have a look at Remy's character sheet to get the stats I need for this.
Oh boy.
We're gonna make because we have a lot of options. We're gonna make a little circle here. Well, okay, I have a square, but at this point, fuck it. I would like Remy, Barnabas, Rylan, and Faraday to make me dexterity saving throws, please.
They all get +3 from Remy's aura.
Thank you for reminding them of that. So that's well, two of them don't actually need it, but that's good to know. Barnabas, on the other hand. So there's going to be some half damage calculations here, and I should have brought out the dice bag, because I need another d8. So that's 10, 16... Really? That's 24 points of fire damage as a circular wall of fire is plunked down directly on top of you. Oops. I mean, I'll put it back, but there you go. Yeah, no.
This is not a good day for Ava.
This is definitely not a good day for Ava, and that's...
Oh boy.
DM,
Yes.
out of curiosity, which side of the wall is the angry side?
I'm gonna have to look that up again because I knew there was something that I wasn't quite getting out of that. I'll just... Okay, so... Oh, to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet, but I mean that's directly on those two, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to say that the outer part of the wall is the angry part of the wall, the one that is going to be hurting Ava, Clarity. Yeah, the other guy too, but at this point they probably aren't giving that much of a shit. And you know this guy can move out, but honestly, this is literally the ground around you being on fire. So we're going to leave it at that. Remy, somebody is stealing your trick. And now there is an opaque wall of fire basically directly in front of you, and that's kind of ow.
Yeah, I'm gonna check a measurement. Okay, Remy is going to cast Guardian of Faith. Right there.
Sorry.
And if anybody down here advances, they will hopefully get hit.
So show me where it is again. Okay, so, bink.
Yes.
Well, it's 10 feet, so, yeah.
He's a large boy.
Large boy. Bink. Okay.
And now she will hope this works. She will advance to Hazel because she can occupy friendly spaces temporarily
Okay.
and try to shove this guy.
By all means, don't let me forget to move you. Guy is successfully shoved, and
And then she will step up there. And that will be it.
yeah, for the first time on a turn, I don't think it counts if you've shoved them there, but
No, it's more for all the ones to the south.
yeah. On one level that's good, on the other level that's kind of bad, but we'll go into that later. Rylan, you're kind of on fire.
It's a little.
Teensy with a
Just a
bit.
little bit on fire. Okay, well, fire's concentration, so if I just... I can see this one way in the back, right? Or is that just a tricky spot
The
because there
wall,
are
the wall,
many bodies in the way?
well, A, there's many bodies. B, the wall of fire is opaque. You didn't see who did that, and you can't see where they are now.
Yeah, because
You just see
walls are
fire. It's like 60 feet high, which of course also means
Shit.
It also means the houses on the either
I
side.
Oh
mean,
no.
the house is next to
Yeah.
us on fire too.
Oh shit.
Well,
Because the outside is angry.
yep,
Oh,
I know.
Circle.
Oh god.
Oh god
Okay,
damn it!
so-
Every single time.
So in that case, give me a moment. I have to make sure spell is correct. In that case, oh, I have to see it. The wall's opaque. Oh, okay, that makes that difficult. Uh, I'm just trying to figure out how I get around a wall made of fire.
You did the way it's set up. You don't.
That's the problem.
I mean, as long as you don't end the turn within 10 feet of the outside angry aura, you're going to be okay. It's just the fact that the first time it landed right on top of you.
hmm And also being opaque means, unless I have my definitions backwards.
No, it means you can't see through it.
Yeah, okay.
But that doesn't mean you
So
can't just
my
kind of, excuse me, sorry, your way through this bunch. You can move through friendly
was
spaces. You just can't occupy them the way Remy can.
I was trying to figure out if I could just Misty Step blink through this thing, but if
Yeah,
the wall's opaque, I
yeah.
can't see the other side.
Yep.
You can
So
move rightwards and then Misty Step.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, the problem is still has to stop on an occupied square to do that. And
so I'd be skirting around the wall on this side,
basically
and then
your movement
I'd
speed
end up
is what?
35.
5, 10, 15, 20. You can get to about there. You just have to kind of excuse me, sorry, excuse me.
If it's okay, I want one higher
Okay.
was my idea up here.
Yeah, except you're gonna have to wait for just a second because that puts you
Because
in attack of.
opportunity attacks. Yep. That's fine.
You're
I
lucky.
was
That was an
expecting that.
incredibly low roll. You're fine.
Cool.
That's your movement.
Yeah, first order of business. Blast the one furthest from the melee folks.
Okay.
So that is 3 Eldritch Blasts. First is a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Second
No.
is a natural 1.
Uh,
23 on the last one.
That does hit. Roll damage.
So 6 force. And then that's my
Yeah.
action.
Then that does not break concentration by like even a little bit.
That's fine because I have bonus actions. I'm just reading timing on things to see if I have to look and spell some stuff.
Um.
Ooh.
I mean, you kind of have to. We had this conversation when you're
Yeah.
using quicken spell. It's supposed to be the cantrip that's the bonus action. I know it's been a very long time since we've even had to
Yeah,
worry
it's
about
been.
it, but we can take that as your bonus action if you want to.
And
But
yeah,
next time,
last is yes.
next time though, we're
Yeah.
sticking with it.
So blast is the bonus action. I'm gonna try and upcast and inflict wounds at 3rd level. So that's just a
Don't you have
spell
to
attack.
be in? Don't you have to be in melee range?
Yeah, that's a touch.
yeah, same
Oh
as Cure
god damn it!
Wounds.
We haven't done this in a while. I was trying to read fast and then missed stuff. That's fine. And I'll still do an upcast. It'll just be 5 magic missiles.
Okay.
We'll do same target to try and break the concentration.
Okay.
I know it's probably difficult to do that directly, but that's I have an idea and I just want to go for it.
Okay.
Fire away, Captain
so
Italiano.
Not that he actually technically saw which one of them cast that on them. So we're tiny into
Well,
metagaming situation here, but it's fine. Yeah, except that mage armor?
Oh no.
No magic missile. If I remember right.
It's shield. That's no
Shield.
magic
Shield.
missile.
Okay,
yeah,
no, you're
shield's
quite
the
right.
one.
Okay, in which case let's have a look at this thing. That's fine.
Good to know.
In future, because there's a few other casters in there, so let's see.
That's 15.
Yeah, except it's one roll at a time for concentration. No. Definitely no. No. No.
You have to try.
Nope. Okay. So that's... Okay. So...
Yeah, that's all I got.
Ava.
It's something. Thankfully, had the
Yeah.
calm candy earlier, so
But there's still... That's still not
fun.
ideal.
Not happy with it.
You might not want to be in the
No.
immediate
Oh, so,
radius
I have
of
no.
the
I have no
fire?
plans to.
Good,
I have
good.
plans to move. If I squeeze here, will I still get an attack of opportunity? I assume so. Or is he in?
No, because it's being it's leaving their
okay.
area of
Oh,
attack,
right,
not
right, right,
going
right.
into it.
Okay.
Except no, wait, you do because you're leaving that guy's.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Which
Right,
one already
sorry.
took the opportunity attack? They only get one reaction around, right?
Oh yes,
Oh,
no,
that's
you're
true.
very right.
I'm
Good,
fine.
Good,
Cool.
good.
Yeah.
Like I say,
And I will. I'm probably too close to shoot these two, aren't I?
kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So that's.
I mean, you could do it, but you'd be at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll back up. I don't want to get too close to the others.
And that one hasn't used their bonus. That hasn't used their reaction.
Can I get in with my rapier from there? Or is that?
You know what the man says. You can certainly try.
Okie doke. I shall try that. Where are you? There we are.
No.
That's in that one.
Apparently, no. But
Very
you
much
do
no.
get it. You do get a second attack, though.
Yeah. Where are you? Oh, there we go. That's better.
And that does actually hit. Not for a whole terrible lot, but a bit. Okay.
And yeah, I've got to do that first. Never mind. My bad. I will. Nah, that'll be it. No. I'll do Hunter's Mark on him. Yes, I've done it before, but I forgot. Never mind. Been a while.
Okay. So. And now it's that one. What's your AC, Ava?
14.
What?
14.
Ah. Yeah, no, that's not going to be pretty. Let's see, hang on. And yeah, okay. So that's. Oh, you really are a bitch, aren't you? 10 points of piercing damage.
We all back up to the full, right?
Well, and 8 points of fire damage.
Okay.
That's shot.
18.
Yeah, that's shot number 1.
Ow.
Oh, you're so mean. Stop being mean. Okay, you're being a little less mean. That's 6 points. Actually, no, wait, because that's. Oh, no, so that's 6. 10 points of piercing damage and 3. 8 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Apparently, they have not entirely given up the whole fire thing.
18 again.
Yeah, apparently. It's just that you do have, like, flaming arrows sticking in various shoulders.
Oh, wait, wouldn't the fire damage be done?
Ah, yes, it would. So that's, oh shit.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to figure out which one's the,
First one was
8. So 4.
8. Yeah.
So take away 4, and then I'm just gonna say another 3. So
Okay. Little less ow, still ow. that was the one with the people down at the bottom.
that was this one here.
Okay. Gotcha.
Who did actually move into Guardian of Faith's spot in dexterity saving throw, spell save DC 16. Oh, come on!
That's unfortunate. But they still take half damage.
Okay, so for half damage, save on actually, that's good. It just means it's there longer. So
that was 1 hit.
yep. And given because it's when it's dealt a total of 60 damage is when it's disappeared. So now it's disappeared. Now it's taken. Now it has 50 damage left. It can do.
Yep, I made a note of that.
Hazel.
Here we go. Right. So, surrounded by jackasses. they're all fairly close, so I'm just going to upcast Spirit Guardians to like 6th level.
Okay.
Because I'm going to insist they all back the fuck
I mean,
off.
most of the jackasses are us.
Spirit Guardians ignores designated ally targets.
Yes. Yes, it does.
So Field of Flitties is now here, and
Yay.
it's chewing on their souls.
And let's see, that's 15 feet. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's rolling their wisdom saves. Spell save DC 16. So
They take half of 30 if they succeed.
yeah, so he's one thing that I can say in terms of that, although I'm gonna have to draw a few things. Oop, shit. Sorry. Move you back to where you were, because I wish it was easier to delete specific drawings, but I'll try to remember where everything is. Oh shit. No. Never mind. Just ignore the fucking who's it for the wall of fire, because that's gone. Okay, that's your action.
So, okay. And already. Oh, Ava was here, right?
I
On Stir Up.
no, I moved. I thought she was.
No, I was up in melee with the.
Oh, yeah. No, of course you
yes.
were. Yes. Okay.
Right. This guy took his opportunity. So I'm just going to. And that was that being my action. You know what? I think I can, for now, stay where I am and create an aura of plug this area full of no, so that anybody coming in, again, has to deal with glowing flitties eating their face.
Okay, that's fine. Hang on a second. Oh, shit. No. No, that's less damage than we thought. As some are resistant to necrotic and radiant damage.
Oh no.
So it's
Oh.
halved either way.
Yeah, it's it's
Fuck.
well, it's halved. It's halved if they failed. It's quartered,
And then it's quartered if they succeeded, yeah.
which
So whoever
means
succeeded still took ouchies, but not as much.
yeah, that means that the wall of fire is still up.
Yeah, my goal is just make sure it hurts to go near me and they go slower.
I'll leave that for the time being. Okay, so Scourge Azamar the first is in the middle of melee with this jackass. 10-foot radius doesn't want to move directly out of the way, so that's a problem. Never find what I'm after when I really desperately want to. Ah, here we go. No, we really don't want to do that. Sickening radiance isn't going to be a whole lot of help. Right. Okay. They just wanted to put out a burning building. They're not really entirely equipped for this. So we are going to attempt. Yeah, no. That misses. That's one that's already been hit and is not having a whole lot of fun right now. The second scourge is, unfortunately, they're a little too tightly packed here. Because again, they just want to stop the building from burning down. So let's see. Nope. Nope. Bonus action. Please let this work. Yes, okay. This particular Scourge Asmar is a little bit of a bitch, but it works in your favor because this one is getting punt. You don't want me to throw water there? I will just throw you there! Basically, he basically shoves with shield through window and into the flaming. So that's the thing. This one doesn't particularly like that very much, so... fuck it, you want to be on fire so much. 20-foot radius sphere, 8d6 damage. Great. Okay. So you're going to be made of warmth. Dex save, dex save, dex save. That's no good. Give me my d4s. Thank you. Ow. 10, 16, 17, 18. That's cocked. Okay. 18, 20, 24. Fire damage for basically all of y'all. That's not particularly good, so you're probably okay. Number 7 I'm just gonna skirt a little that way, seeing if we have an angle here, and we kind of do. That misses action surge. And you said 22 even with the shield, with the axe shielding hits, didn't you? Sorry, Smeagol.
Yeah, because 21 is as high as I can get it with axe shield and a melee.
Okay, so that's... Six points of piercing and 9 points of fire damage.
6 piercing, 9 fire.
Yep. And you need to check on concentration for...
That's 15 total. Thankfully, I have advantage on that check.
This is
because
why
Warcaster
I
great.
suggested Warcaster.
Yeah, Warcaster is basically cleric standard at this point. Special life domain. Right, so that's con with advantage.
Mhm. Oh! That's just mean. I think that basically kills your... Does that not kill your Spirit Guardian?
Because
At half
I mean,
damage or DC
unless
10.
save goes to defend, because
No,
that's
because
con saving.
I said 15
Oh, 15?
was the damage. You calculated it
Yeah,
yourself.
15. Yeah, 15 would be the damage, so that would go just over. Yep.
Yep. That's why I said that's mean.
Yeah, I figured it was right. It was just like, wait, where did I mess up the math?
Okay.
And there goes the aura of fuck off.
Okay. So I've had that one. I've had that one. That one's gonna start picking on Rylan, I think. Nope. What's your AC, Rylan?
Then,
What?
also, which one? I'm not in melee range.
No, please recall that you are not the only ones who are allowed to have ranged attacks. This one over
Touche.
here.
11.
Yeah, no, okay, that definitely hits. I think the first
A lot
one...
of things hit me.
Yeah, you only barely got missed by the first one. So that's 13 points. Sorry, that's 10 points of fire damage and 7 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
So the first one missed. The thingy. Yeah, okay. That particular Scourge Asmar is... I'm just going to basically do a roll. Attempt to hit the thing. Fail miserably. Fuck it. Number 2. No, that doesn't hit either. Angry and a little bit blinded with it, apparently. They just want to save civilians. Farida, it is finally your turn. Oh dear gods, this is gonna run over.
It's fine, don't worry.
It's fine for you, but there's parents who have parenting shit to do.
Oh, fair enough.
I'll Jaeger you if I have to.
Okay.
I'll do my best to
Okay.
Jaeger you on top of like everybody else.
I would like to start with. Well, I've got to move out of the fire. I could see, but once seen, I basically would move up to here.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, and he's used his reaction. 25, so yeah, and all of a sudden you're at disadvantage on just about everything because you're threatened.
Mm-hmm. Nope. I'm going to then start off with where was that? One of my traits, Tempestus Magic. When I'm about to cast a first level or higher spell, I can fly 10 feet without provoking an attack of opportunity as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm just going to move back beside Rylan here.
Good idea.
And all of a sudden, you kind of got the dragonborn can fly.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, but still, it's something neat that nobody has seen yet.
Yeah. Then
Or dragon.
Heart of the Storm. So first level or higher spell that's dealing lightning damage. I'm going to cast Chain Lightning with my 6th level spell slot. But ideal damage equal to half my sorcerer level to a single target within 10 feet of me. So the one beside Remy just takes half my level in damage, which I assume rounded down, so 6 damage.
Yep.
And then Chain Lightning. There's my buttons. There's my buttons. And then let's get the spells.
Yeah, dexterity saves DC 17.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be on the one beside Remy, and then closest should still be within range.
Yeah, I mean,
It's 30 feet range from that closest one, so yeah.
so that's that one, and I'm looking at 3 other targets, 5, 10, 15. You can actually hit that one too.
Yeah. Yep. That one.
So let's have a look
Chain
at
lightning
the...
nasty.
Oh, you have got to be fucking kidding me. Main one gets the nasty. One it just misses. The other one is a crit success on the dex save.
Ah.
Well, save is still half damage.
Yep. So we're rounding down, so it's 24.
Still, dear God, why? Levels of damage.
Hang on, 24 is actually easier, so... Okay, now the wall of fire is gone. There is no earthly way that they're that they were going to make any kind of save roll for that damage. So that one was the nat 20, so it's 26. That was... Okay, right. That's done some ouchies and some major ouchies. And given we're at that time, we are nowhere near at the end of combat. Do you, Ladira, do you want to sign out for the time being and see where we can get with this? I can just have clarity now that that wall of fire is gone. Not that it matters that much to you in the first place, but step back and keep an eye on the kids.
Can I try to get to my turn and then stop?
I mean, you can, but it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people ahead of you.
I think that's fine. I'm just gonna order food while I'm waiting for my turn.
Efficient use of time.
Okay, dude number 1 was the one who'd got shoved in that sort of general direction, if memory serves me correctly. So he can quite easily move to there, and the only person he gets an attack of opportunity from is Ava.
Which I will gladly take. Well, probably misses.
No, definitely not. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because dude's pissed. Dude's pissed, and there's a 6.5 foot tall target. that has caused the pissedness, and that's going to go badly.
Oh,
Oh no.
What's your AC?
12.
Oh,
Yeah, no, because I actually rolled a 13, and there's bonuses on top of that. So,
oh
yeah, no,
boy.
yeah, no. Okay, so that's
Sorcerers. Ouch.
that's 15 points of slashing damage for attack number 1. You said 12, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Fuck.
Oh no.
17 points of slashing damage. And you know what? Fuck it, he's really pissed at you, and he's taking an action surge. Another one.
He's gone to blender.
Oh dear, no, that's a natural 18, so no.
Oh no.
Thankfully, less damage. That's 7 points of slashing damage, and
Okay.
next is. Oh no. That's gonna be a lot more d8s. Shit.
Did that crit?
Yeah,
Oh god.
I keep swapping the dice, and they keep doing this. So that's 8, 10, 11, 17, 25 points of slashing damage.
Jeez. You still up?
That's actually 1 point over my remaining health. So
Oh no.
Don't worry, it's
I'm
not.
down.
It's not like it's not. It has to be double the maximum hit points
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it too much. So yeah, this one is really just he's identified the problem, and the problem's going to stop now, and the problem has stopped now. And let's roll another thing off. Okay, no, Barnabas. Well, that jackass has moved next to your echo. Has just, I mean, thankfully there's not the fire anymore. But your echo is standing next to jackass that just put Faraday on the floor with a lot of bleeding slashes in her. We can't. You're muted. Still muted, as far as I can tell. There you go.
Sorry, I said it would only be fair to return the favor to go action surge and go full 7 attack with bonus action buzzsaw mode.
Do it.
Kick his ass. Kick his ass.
Yeah, is that only going through the echo?
Yep.
Okay.
Because he cannot willingly move closer to the fear generator over here.
Yes, I forgot about that.
That is true.
There's an awful lot of these people.
Indeed.
Also, Barnabas is frightened. What does that do again?
Disadvantage on the person you're frightened of.
I don't remember which
Okay.
one frightened him.
That would be that one, the one that was directly in front of you. So yeah, no. I think anyway. Well, no, because if he was the one back there, no, it's
He was
that
the closer
one.
one.
He would have been.
That's
yeah.
one I'm frightened of.
Yeah, it means you can't move any closer because he's blocking up the alleyway. But your echo can. Okay, I'm gonna hand to Fate because you're channeling your attack through this thing. So the question becomes: it's still you controlling the echo. The echo is not a separate entity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's ever been a decision made on whether or not that disadvantage from your brain telling it what to do is a thing. Because, like I say, not a separate entity. So I'm going to hand to Fate roll this for my raw decision.
Sure.
And I rolled a 9. No, unfortunately, well, you're not attacking that one. So you're still fine. You don't have to get disadvantage on that. But this was a call that probably should have been made a long time ago.
Oh yeah, no, I would assume actually that if I got disadvantage at it, the echo is still me-ish enough to count. That makes sense to me. But anyway, he's not the guy that raised the ire at the moment, so.
Okay. Right?
Yes.
Go.
Hang on a minute.
It's my turn.
Wrong one.
Yeah, I know.
Wrong,
Okay.
wrong blender of damage.
That's gonna
Definitely
miss.
not. Nope.
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, no, that very much hits. So that's
Probably not.
nope.
Number 5. Yes.
Okay.
Number 6.
Nope.
Probably not. Oh, I'm detecting a pattern here.
Paybacks was having a really good day when you were defending Cherie. Now it's not so
Yeah.
much. Nope.
Probably not. Okay. Well, maybe Jackass will hit me and I'll get to actually use Payback's ability at this point.
Entirely possible. Okay, so number 2, which is the one that's directly in front of Clarity, also directly in front of Remy and a whole host of other individuals, up to and including. Then again, Clarity's the one who's been actively hitting him. No, we're gonna keep going on Clarity. You're just fucking brutal, aren't you? I should stop rolling you. A Scanlan die should not be that fucking mean.
Big biz, huh?
14 points of slashing damage and oop. You're muted. We're not hearing you.
No, she's just quiet.
I'm not hearing her is the thing at all.
Yeah, I was just counting.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Um,
And yeah, that's also no, I was rolling the wrong damn dice. 7 points of necrotic. That's attack number 1.
Okay.
Try a different die this time. See if we get luckier. What's your AC?
17.
That misses. Huzzah!
Woohoo.
Oh,
But you know what? Fuck it. We're action surging.
Oh.
Oh, that's just bullshit. Stop doing that. 12 points of slashing and 10 points of necrotic. You're supposed to be random! You're not supposed to roll 15s twice! Oh, you son of a fucking 19 points of slashing!
Ow.
And 7 points of necrotic.
Oh.
And then the 7 of necrotic.
Yes.
All right.
That's dude number. That's dude number 2.
I'm looking rough.
Yeah. This dude, this one here, is gonna grab this dude over there, who's not entirely pleased to be grabbed, but apparently does see the necessity of it. And in a move that Darwin or Alice were they here would find remarkably familiar, Dimension Door.
counter spell.
Okay.
5th level.
Okay. Oops. No, we have to roll you.
Not today. Not now.
Yes, today.
You're at 5th level? Isn't the
You have to roll for that when it's higher than the level that you're. Oh wait a minute, because hang
No,
on.
that's the opposite way.
Oh, I'm getting it entirely wrong. Okay, fine. Of course, that would have made my life a whole lot easier because, honestly, I'm trying to get this combat over with, so thank you very fucking much.
Rylan is going full vendetta. Same kind of idea.
Yeah, I mean, that's entirely great, right up until you figure out that the longer you leave this going on, I've been rolling dice for things like people in surrounding houses, that kind of thing. So, okay, that's entirely fine. You wanna go full vendetta at the I mean, your wisdom is probably not that high anyway, so it's entirely icily understandable. But
Such is.
I do believe that is everybody else's turn at this point because we've had the takedown of Faraday, the near takedown of Clarity, uh, aborted attempt at Dimension Door, Clarity.
Let me roll a couple concentration checks on Shield of Fate or Shield of Norman.
Which probably should have been done when I was actually giving out the damage numbers because
I forgot. So
hopefully you actually remember those numbers because I fucking don't.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at least one of them top to 17.
Yeah, so I think that drops.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so bonus action, I'm gonna activate Ash. So I'm gonna get advantage on these attacks, so that should give me a sneak attack.
Okay. Yep.
And first one, 18.
That does hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
With
7
sneak
piercing. Attack. Sneak attack, 14.
So it's a total of 21. Okay. So. Right.
And another one. Another 18.
Uh-huh.
And 6 piercing.
Okay, so...
And just because I'm leaving, I will pump a second level Divine Smite for 16 Radiant, which is probably halved.
Yes, it is, because that's 8, so... Yep, no, still up.
Okay. And I'm out of here, guys.
Okay, I'll see what I can do about disengaging, just on the grounds that this is now going officially longer than I was necessarily going to have it go, and I need to control fewer people.
Yep.
Later.
Yeah, bye.
Okay. Right. Okay, so hang on. Where am I? Can we stop this, please? Right. This guy... I'm still trying to clear the field, and your reaction is gone, so I don't have to worry about that. This one and this one. They outie. Remy.
She'll move to here, put Channel Divinity on that one.
Zoop. Okay. Oh, that one has not used his attack of opportunity. Yeah. What's your AC?
21.
Shit. Oh, it could be worse. That's 6 points of slashing and Well, we've made up for it. 12 points of necrotic.
Okay.
Okie doke.
Oh,
That misses. That hits.
and let's smite that at level 4.
Okay, so... Well, technically 9 radiant, because...
Yep.
Resistant.
So that's 9... 16... Okay.
Alright, that'll be it.
Right. Okay. Rylan!
Okay. I'm gonna do things in the correct order this time. So, quicken spell on the Eldritch Blast because I have to do that on the
Which is at
cantrip.
disadvantage,
That's
because you're threatened. You're
because
within 5 feet of people. Enemy people.
that's fine. I'll just take the disadvantage. It's fine. Just wanna
And it's not that
just
by the way, that's not the order you're getting wrong. It's the quicken spell is the bonus action, so that has to be the cantrip. You don't normally take your bonus action first, but you can.
I'm doing it first because it's science.
Okay.
So 3 Eldritch Blasts at disadvantage.
Who are you focusing on? Not that one matters.
I highlighted.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
I
but
highlighted anyway.
you have to tell me when you're highlighting because I have a lot of things to look at. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, that first
Sorry.
one does not hit.
First one, second blast.
Nope.
Nope.
Neither
Third
of them would
blast.
have anyway. Nope.
Also no.
Oh no.
Well, since he is right in front of me, I guess this does work now. I'll upcast and inflict wounds.
Okay.
That is a. Yep, that is melee.
Yeah, can you put up the spell card? I don't think we've used this one like
Yes, this
ever,
one.
if in a while.
It's been a hot minute since I've gone for this one.
Okay, melee spell attack.
So I'm upcasting this to 4th.
Okay.
Mostly because I want to just try and get in for more damage. So that is 18 to hit. I have to make an attack, so
Yeah,
it's
no,
18.
I am pondering, and no, unfortunately, in that particular case, not. You do not
Damn
see
it.
why.
Damn it.
So that's and that's a save or
Then,
that's
save
a
or suck.
well, in this
Yep.
case, it's hit or suck, but
Yeah.
okay, so that's your bonus action and your action.
Yeah. Movement's just another opportunity I take at that point. So, yeah. So much for that.
Okay, Ava.
I can still, yeah, Hazel's just around the corner, right? I can.
Yes.
You take care of Clarity. I'll get Powder, and I'm gonna start that way. Take the opportunity to take the attack.
Yeah, because that's that one left that's still got an attack opportunity. So yeah, no, that's going to hurt. Oh dear gods. 19 points of slashing damage and 5 points of necrotic.
Okay, ouch.
Honestly, he's not even the hits, it's the damage that's getting you guys. My D8s are as bad as my D20s now.
Just take it. I'm just pump a level 3 cure wounds into our young dragonborn.
For the record, for the next time, you could have avoided that attack of opportunity by standing there. You can, when the 5 feet can be a diagonal for a touch action. I mean, you've done it now, but if you'd stayed there, you wouldn't have moved out of his.
Fair enough.
Just as a for the next time thing, because it's important to think about these kinds of placements. So yeah, okay.
That's 13 healing.
So yay, Faraday gets to avoid death saves. Okay, the next dude is gone. So Hazel.
Yeah, seeing Faraday fall unconscious in the
Yeah,
early
I get
last time was.
I get it. But what I'm gonna say, because this is turning out like way longer than I thought it was going to, we're gonna finish this round. I need to stand up and stretch my legs for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to see if we can get this done in a somewhat compacted time, because it's late for a couple of us. But
And I can't keep going. I've got regular plans Sunday nights. So.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, again, part of this would have been done if you just let me throw the fucking anyway. Hazel.
Right, you. Let's see. Gonna slide about there so I can stay inside of a
Combat range.
inanity range.
Yep.
And time to make like upcast heals and prevent people from keeling over. Because I have, if I recall correctly, mass cure wounds as one of my normal things to be doing. Which
It would be very surprising if you didn't have it prepared.
You do. You added
I have that on automatic preparedness. It's part of my domain.
Yeah.
I'm going to be upcasting it to 7th.
Okay.
Yeah, people stop getting hurt, like, right now. Where is the mask? There it is.
Whoa!
7th, so Disciple of Life. Everybody affected will be gaining an additional 9 on top of that. So that'll be
48 total.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's basically me back up to full, I think.
same.
Yeah, and then giving it targets.
Almost. Thank you.
Let me just add to clarity.
I have it centered on a. I can have it centered on a point in a 30-foot radius sphere. 6 creatures. That's pretty much everyone in need of healing.
That's definitely everybody.
Yeah, I've tacked that onto clarities as well. So.
That puts me back up to full as well.
Okay. Bonus action?
That'll be the lot of it, because that's my big kahuna spell, and all the rest are not bonus action.
Okay. No. Definitely not. Stop rolling 8s. That's not that much better. This is going to be bad. Actually, let's see how bad this is going to be. This is going to be... That's definitely going to be a thing. The couple of Scourge Azamar are fighting the good fight here, but this one standing in front of them. It's going to take a roll later on to see what the fuck it was this one did. But they just collapse, and it's pretty clear that they're not getting up under their own power again for a while.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
At which point, that's that dude. This dude is going to run over, grab that dude. Because, like I say, I'm trying to end this.
I don't know.
And they're gone. And this one, you're closer to, so Hazel would be the one who'd probably see this. Tap something around about there. You can't really see exactly what it is, but they tap there, and they too are gone. So that's everybody but those three. So that's that whole swath. Faraday!
Well, stand back up. 7th level, fuck you, chain lightning.
Yes! Yes, queen!
There's fewer of you, now you all eat it.
Yes,
Well,
queen.
all 3 of them will be taking it. How do I upcast on you?
I should ask you what level you want to cast it.
When you do the click key, it should do that. That was one I
Yeah.
could just drag in. Dexterity saves, dexterity
No,
save.
it didn't. But I'll just roll an extra. Oh wait, rolled
It
twice.
fired. It did generate it. It's just probably lagging on our end. My heal took a while.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
You rolled 86s,
Yeah, there
so
should
you have to roll some
be
more.
upcast. I think it adds an extra just 1d6. Yay.
Every little helps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then that same one with the automatic 6 damage, one that fucked me.
Well, yeah, no, well, I mean, that one was dead anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah.
entirely matter. But you declared who it was going to before you knew that killed them
Yeah.
like twice over anyway.
It
so
would have
didn't really
happened
matter.
before the spell. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still would have been alive at that point, so it didn't really matter. Anyway, that leaves that one who's kind of made a vow. Kind of. Right, so actually it looks like we won't have to break after all, so that one's gone. I need to roll another thing. Okay, Barnabas.
Move the echo to there.
Yeah, I mean the
And
guy. Yeah, the guy who terrified you is dead now. By the way.
Yep. I very much noticed, but we just want to get this over with. So
Okay.
come on.
So that's
20. Okay, now paybacks comes through.
okay. Yeah, because that one does hit. So that's wait.
Oh!
Wait. Can I do maths,
Sorry.
please?
Sorry.
13, 21, 12, 7, 19. Okay. Was that it?
Yep.
Okay, cool. It's gone. Clarity sees that you have this well in hand and is backing off to have a look at the kids. Okay. Remy.
And she'll keep chopping away at that one.
Okay, roll damage.
And she will
Slashy, slashy, slashy.
Okay.
There we go. And then swing one more time.
No.
Alright, that'll be it.
Okay. Rylan.
Yep.
And now you're not in melee range.
Not in disadvantage range, which is nice. This one is bad. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this just to be safe. I'm gonna use my action to cast Blight on the last one.
Okay.
So I need a con save from him. This is not upcast at all. This is just
Okay, roll oh, well, yeah, roll damage because it's still gonna take half because you keep using the necrotic shit on things that are resistant.
yeah. But if damage gets this over with, that's what matters.
I mean, I'd say how do you want to do this, but there's really only one way it goes with Blight. The last person who could have given you any kind of information about what the fuck is going on and whether there's anything else they should need to be worried about shrivels and withers and dies.
Be drunk from the wrong grail.
Basically. However, you are now in a section of the city that is becoming increasingly on fire. You don't know how they did some of the shit they did. There is nobody to ask questions of.
There's a bunch of collapsed Azamar over there.
Yeah, and it remains to be seen whether they can be revivified. Because that was not supposed to be able to happen. A lot of the shit they were doing towards the end should not have happened. But, you know, vendetta has happened. The Asmar are all dead or fled. Mostly fled, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And shit is burning. Like, a lot.
Is there a well or anything resembling
Well,
water?
we're not going to deal with that right now. I know we are missing Barnabas, Lindira. Who else are we missing on New Year's Eve?
No, I'll be
Most
here.
likely me.
Oh, I thought you were away with Brandy.
Yeah, no, I'll be just using her
Oh,
account.
right. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, but we're definitely missing Lindira because she's got family stuff. Everybody else, Dawn.
Most likely me as well.
I should be.
Okay. I mean, we can. I'm just trying to figure out who we're going to lose so I can handle the various juggling we have to do, and it's actually honestly just as well that we're gonna have Barnabas there. But just let me know before too long if it's a maybe. Yeah, when it gets solidified, let me know. And if I don't see you in that 2 weeks, have a wonderful holiday period. And for the rest of you, I'll see you in 2 weeks' time.